Choo-Choo Charles is a horror game in which you take the role of a monster hunter who has been sent to this strange island to hunt down a giant monster spider train named Charles. Throughout the game, you will complete quests.
My pickles! I thank you so very much for bringing me my pickles!
Upgrade your train, collect scraps, and collect aids in the hope to gain enough power to eventually take down Charles in a head-to-head fight. But what I wanted to know was it possible to beat the game and defeat Charles without ever actually upgrading your train in any way? Now, first thing you're going to do is actually complete all the quests in the game, because while we're not upgrading the train in any way, we will need the scraps to heal our train, as that is the only way to heal a train. If we don't heal during the fight, we will 100% die no matter what. So you're going to go around the map, complete all the missions that you can, and collect the scraps. Throughout the mission, you will occasionally be hunted by Charlie. I would recommend to, if Charlie spots you, to just jump in front of Charlie and let him eat you. If you get into a fight, he's going to do massive damage to the train before you're able to shoo him away, and repairing your train costs scraps. However, if Charlie eats you, the failure for dying to Charlie is just 1 scrap. So in an effort to save scrap, I would recommend to always throw yourself in front of Charlie whenever he sees you, to prevent as much damage to the train as possible and to save up as much scraps as you can for the fight. After you've gone around the map, completing all the quests that you can for all the scrap that you can get, it is time to go to the main fight, which you just go there. You can just run up. You don't have to really sneak. You can just run right up to the thing to trigger the end fight. And when you do, it just rushes you into the main fight. You just start up the engine and start going against Charlie. And what you will notice is that Charlie, even with a fully unupgraded train, a completely basic train, he doesn't really deal a whole lot of damage. He only does about 25% or so damage per hit, and he will not hit you every time. He does miss occasionally. The machine gun will stagger him a bit, so that will also help in the damage reduction capabilities. Also, in the later parts of the fight, Charlie will actually teleport around the map. This is supposed to be an effort to be scary or a surprising aspect, as you never know when Charlie's going to come. But all this really does is give you time to reload and get back into your cabin to heal up fully in between rounds. So what I have found is that it is surprisingly easy to beat the final boss in this game with no upgrades whatsoever. You will need a hell of a lot of scraps. I went into this fight with about 250 scraps, give or take, and I ended the fight with about 80. 150, 170 scraps is all you really need to beat the final boss, to beat Choo-Choo Charles with a completely unupgraded train, which is actually kind of shocking. When I went into this, I did not expect to win this. I would have expected that Charles would do so much damage to the train that you just could not outpace the damage with the healing. But it is a very manageable fight, and it is kind of fun. A little bit of time management. If you want to try it, go right ahead. And until next time, take care.
did I do that? I don't know. I'm a dumb. I might die because of that. I don't know why I did that. That was so stupid.